their B2C behavior and now instructs their B2B behavior. And that's the one thing, the models of a B2B consumer, they're still social animals, and they're still inside the immediacy, the immediate pursuit of gratification to a particular degree from trained consumer behavior. They're a B2C individual as well as a B2B individual, and if they're seeing the B2C response there, naturally they're going to go to expect it from the B2B community, right?
Yeah, and we call that heuristics.
Got it. Yep.
Right, so heuristics is learning by doing, and I don't think people realize the heuristic nature or how pervasive this environment that we live in is on us. And here's one of my favorite questions to ask people to kind of prove this point. So let me ask you guys this question, everybody else that's listening.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you, do you do A or do you do B? So when you get up and you check your email inbox, I don't care what device, how you do it, do you do A or do you do B? Do you open up the first email that you see, start to scan it, decide to continue scanning it or delete it, go to the next one in line, open it, start to scan it, decide to continue reading it or delete it, or do you do B? You just scan that email inbox, delete all the crap right away, and then go back through and work on the rest.
Absolutely, that would be B for me. And I'll own the fact that I got like 184,000 emails in my inbox. But I'll scan. But even to the degree, I'll actually scan just what's on that first 50 listings, and the drop off rate of going to the 50 app earlier. It's abysmal. Literally, I'm just front of mind, top of mind, and except for my clients, who I'll always respond to immediately as soon as I actually get their email. But I mean, yeah, you're absolutely right. Is that it's a learned behavior there?
It's a learned behavior completely. No one taught you how to use the email.
Right.
You taught yourself. Now, if you even dig into this one step further, what have you taught yourself to do? And this is the amazing part. You've taught yourself to identify, and now be very specific on what you're looking at. You're looking at about 150 characters and a sender ID. That is all the information you have.
Correct.
To be able to determine the contents of this. Are they, one, authentic? Do I need to read them? All of that is based off of that.
You're making a judgment
now
call
the thing
right
I'm
there.
going to go back to is, how are you so good at identifying the crap? And that is because marketers make it so easy to identify. Right? We write like we've been trained to write as direct marketers. And when you read a subject line like that, you can easily tell who is a direct marketer, who is wanting to do something that you don't want to do versus who is a real person wanting to have a real conversation.
Absolutely.
It's so easy. And everyone around the world acts the exact same way. Now, that's the heuristic nature of this media environment, what it changes to do. And to your point, the B2C consumer is the B2B consumer is completely correct. Their experiences in the B2C world, they know what is now possible, and they expect the same things to happen in the B2B world.